who needs a laptop? I'm not very prepared in the first place, so... I'll get it anyway. Well, it might be a while. Okay, so... There's not many on, is there? Or at least not many racing. Which one is for the... that one. Okay. And we are live. Welcome back to my mess of a live stream. Um Today we are at Miami. That's hard to tell because my stream does this. Um Honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm not certain um about this circuit. It's kind of not been a real something I've really been one I've really had the most confidence in. This is, aside from Vegas, the newest track onto the calendar. It's the second newest at that point. Um, and it's kind of a bit of a mess. Obviously, first, when it was first introduced in 2022, this circuit had fake water. It's concrete, but just colored, I think. Or it had a top. Either way, it was fake water, not real water. And, alright, yeah, it's Florida. You don't expect anything to be natural. That is. Or you don't expect anything to be what you do expect it to be. You can't expect anything at this in Florida. Anyway, it's an interesting circuit. Personally, I don't mind it. I don't like the first. I like the turns. Turns are nice. I don't like how many 90-degree turns there are. Like in the third sector alone, there is third, second. Either way, there's too many turns that are just squares. It's annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Um, And today we are racing here for 29 laps, technically 30 if you count. Um, 30 if you count one shot qualifying. Um, we've got, I don't know how many people, I've yet to check. I think we've got 11, 12 people racing tonight. I, if it's only 10, everyone's gonna get a point regardless. Um, that said, our last race in China, we had 16, I think, people racing, which is the most people we've had in one race. Now obviously it was on the weekend, so a lot of people had access to it, but um, yeah, it was pretty. China was interesting. I quite liked it. Unfortunately, some of the people in this league didn't. Some people didn't have a great race. Um, I had a great battle with Gazer. He's actually really fun to drive with. He's really clean, and I'm thankful that he's not what you expect when you see F1 on like the stereotypical F1 driver in this game, not crashing into everyone to every corner, you know. So yeah, I'm glad most people don't do that. I don't think anyone in this league does it. If they do, it's unintentional, and that's understandable. Some people are shaking off rust. Some people are changing between wheel and controller, other way around sometimes. But yeah, it's this league. As I've been driving, I've been getting to know these people, and they're pretty nice to be around. Um, we still got 3 more people we're waiting for, supposedly. Um, I don't know who these are because as much as I can see the names here and different names in Discord, I know some people have different names on Discord than they do on EA F1 EA Race Network, whatever it's called, really. Um, hopefully we don't get like a 4-car pile up in the first corner. Hope we don't have what happened last in 24 where Perez nearly took out Verstappen. Was that 24 or was that 23? It was 24, yeah. I think it was. Anyway, let's hope we don't have that. Um, let's hope for a good race. We got fifth last race. Due to penalties, we would have, without changing of penalties, would have gotten fourth. But Mickey, the Aston Martin, there you can see him in the gold highlights. Can't see him. Um, he's a great driver. He's pretty fast. He got a 10-second time penalty in China for buggy reasons. It's the F1 games. These games aren't the most intact. So, yeah, let's hope not everyone crashes. And if people do crash, let's hope it's only the people outside the top 10. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was mean. No, let's hope everyone can finish as strong as possible, even if they get involved in a collision or something. Let's hope we can all keep up with each other. And if we can't, let's at least have little groups, because I'd like to see some people battling. There's a massive we've got two massive straightaways in this circuit. One in Sector 2, one in, I think, Sector 3. And there's some pretty good passing opportunities there. But that's the problem. If so many people pass each other, we could have a collision. If for some reason they decide to go straight wide in Sector 2, we could have a bit of an issue. Um, I hope to get out of that, but as I was practicing with AI earlier, not the best example, but as I was practicing with AI, we went three wide into a corner, and I basically had no way out of it. I basically had to take damage regardless. So let's hope for some close, tight-knit, clean, and fair racing. This league has I've never mentioned this, actually. This league has a rule called the redress rule. It's similar to what, if you know V8 Supercars, or Supercars as it's called nowadays, the Australian motorsport, um, if you pass a person, but in an unlawful manner, like say for example off track, or you spin them, but it's in your game time and you get the position, you have to slow down so that driver can go past you. It's a pretty simple rule. I like to have this in this league, because it gives a bit more. It makes it a bit more fair and clean. This is only a beginner league. I'm far from where I used to be. I'm going against like level 70 AI. I used to be going against level 90, sometimes 95. I, yeah, I need to play this more if I want to get better. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. To, to do better. To be better than myself yesterday. Because today, can't wait for tomorrow. Okay, so we are 10 minutes over the expected start time, but this is also to be expected. We've got a lot of people racing. We've got people from different regions racing. Obviously, you could see people from the UK. There's a couple people from the US in here. One of them's not racing, who is coincidentally my teammate. She cannot race today. She's probably asleep, but they race at like 4 in the morning over there, so it's understandable. Alright. Now, oh, we're starting. Okay, we're short of 2 people, I think. Unless everyone's just decided to start now. Oh, no, okay. Race organizers have readied up, so that means, well, it's go time. Hope for the best of luck for everyone, and, let's not create a 10 car pile up in the first corner, because I'd like someone to, I'd like the, people who don't get wins often this season to not get a win by coincidence, luck. Well, no, you need luck and kind of content. Let's hope they don't win by, yeah, 10 car pile up when there's only 11 people in the session. 12, I think, actually. Someone, I think, just joined. I don't know if they'll have a seat or not. I'm only seeing 11 people, so I'm guessing he's not got a seat. That's... Damn, he... By a minute. He missed by a minute. That's a shame. Anyway, let's hope for some good racing. Let's hope we don't. Yeah. Let's hope we don't have a, What was that really bad race? We had a really bad one. Bahrain. Yeah, let's go Bahrain. Bahrain was a mess. There was internet connections. A lot of people had rusted. A lot of people knew. We are racing with equal performance to those who do not know. So, you know. Equal performance locked setups. Which is a bit annoying to me, but... you know, it is what it is. If I can race still, that's... I'll take it. So far off the pace this quality session. I'm probably the only I'm probably at the back, but and there are probably people who are faster than me at the moment, but I've got invalid lap times. So 29.8 flat. Hey, I like it. It's flat. They're not even a thousandth of a second. It's just 0.800. Hey, I like it when it's nice. Now we see how far I was off the pace. Oh. Only... Okay. I was gonna say only a second and a half, but no, it's 2.3-ish seconds. Oh wow, only one person got DSQ'd from that. I thought I was at the back. I thought I was the only one that hadn't gotten disqualified from quality. Not the fastest of everyone, but at the back of those who had a good call line up. Okay, so I'm keeping a bit of extra fuel in because I'm imagining we're gonna get, as we've had very often, we might get a safety car. And I don't like that. Sorry, I'm skipping songs. That's why you're seeing the menu come up. Yes, I have a racing playlist made just for racing. Oh no, he's left. I'm not gonna. Okay, I can't face her.
You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
So, good news, we are starting 7th. I think this is the highest I've been in qualifying. Actually, maybe. I think yesterday, China. I think I started 7th or 6th,
Conditions
so.
are stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
How cold are the tires? Seems like the Mercedes, you can see in 9th, right? Seems he is starting on the hard compound. There's what, C3 is it? So he might be going for slower start, faster exit. What am I saying? Slower start. Slow off the start of the race, but fast for the end of the race, faster than other people at least. Oh my mamma mia.
Okay, not the best placement there, mate. Let's try and get
Damn
a
it.
good launch as the race
You
starts.
set me back anyway!
Okay, so
That was a bad getaway. I saw that coming! I saw somebody doing that in the T1. Who's this beside me? I'm gonna have to... Whoa! I nearly sideswiped him. Hey there, Josh. Josh is a pretty fast driver. I think he just got his lap disqualified. I'm gonna have to... Whoa! Okay. I'm making that corner. I'm glad I actually practiced this race earlier with some AI, because I can tell now where and where not to
okay, the
pass.
start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
And when, obviously.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I could have waited there to shift. Curbing.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
I got a warning for that?
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Incident?
Come on. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has
I was about to get him on the straight here.
Delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
I'm sorry, Chad. Lap 2, I didn't want a safety car on lap 2, I'll be honest. Oh, the VSC, close enough for her. Snow had damage, I'm guessing. Alright, nothing's broken. Or damaged.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until
Whoa. I'm out of ERS. I can't be fighting this battle. He must have maxed. He's either got maxed. I had overtake on. Why? He must have either max straight line speed or just gotten a really good exit out that corner. Could be both, yeah.
Gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Alright, chat, you know what time it is. It's time to lock in.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty.
What was...
finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
So chat, good news. We are up 2 positions from our starting position. Question is, can we keep it? We've currently got Bonnie behind us, who is within our penalty range, however, Yellow Snow is not. That said, Yellow Snow is a pretty fast driver. He's not been very fortunate lately, but yeah, he's pretty fast. He's I think top 5 in drivers in terms of the driver's standing.
Fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 31.1.
Yellow is gaining. That's not what I wanted. Too sharp there. My hands are getting sweaty already.
gap to the car ahead is increasing by a few tenths per lap. Get your head down.
There we go, that's how you do that corner. That said, how you do this corner is something I don't know, apparently. As I nearly get another warning. Oh. I'm going wide there. That's detrimental.
Okay, gap ahead, 4.2 seconds.
Don't do this, no. It's gonna drag Bonnie up with DRS. Well, Bonnie's at least gonna get DRS off of snow coming into one of these sectors, and that's what I'm not liking.
Okay, the car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap. Be aware.
Like I said before this race started, I like the corners. I don't like the circuit. That's not what I'm not liking this. Bonnie's gained time. He's got DRS on snow. At this rate, I'm finishing 7th. I shouldn't waste DRS here. Not on snow, at least. That's why. I was right in the curve there. Another one! Where'd I even get 2 other warnings from? I got one from the curb. Like the... Anyway. Don't
And
like these
gap to the
medium
car in front,
compound tires.
3.9 seconds. Caution, caution. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
I overshot the corner. Whoa! Should
Okay,
have.
over to...
I should have changed. I should have changed tires. These mediums are worn. Question is what tires? I can go to hards, but then I'd be struggling later in the race. I could go to softs and then to hards. That'd work out pretty well, but that's the problem.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I'm gonna have to come in this lap if I restart on these mediums, I'm toast. Yeah, that's true, man. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat much. As you can tell, I'm on Xbox, so... Whoa. Scrap it, we're going for hards. But hey, Bad Kiato? I'm probably not saying that right, I'm sorry. But, hey, man, appreciate the, support.
Perfect job on the turn in
Appreciate
there,
you
mate.
trying to
Looks like
encourage
a
me.
nice
So,
stop
yeah,
time. We're happy with
thanks,
that
man.
one. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
If people were pit now and they don't extend their tires long enough, oh, bad. Alright. I'll call you bad. Sorry. I... Calling someone bad is a weird name, but it's your username, so, yeah. But hey, thank you that you're here, man. Appreciate it. If you have the computing power or the internet speed, I would also suggest pulling up, I think it's the Yellow Snow. He's got a stream running at the same time as me.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Oh, I can't see with the smoke. There's no way Rob is a lap down. Actually, no, it might be right, because I'm not seeing Ados. But yeah, do you do any racing, Bad? Then whichever game, doesn't matter much. If you're still listening, that is.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Oh, iRacing, gotcha. Yeah, no, yeah, it's pretty good. It's also, you're also getting a different range of, um, disciplines. Because, well, obviously the cars behave differently, so, you know,
Okay, clear.
yeah, good on you, man. I'd love to ask more about it, but yeah, I'm in the middle of a race. I can't constantly be checking, sadly.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres. Let's use overtake and
The
burn
only,
off some of this energy.
man, GT3 and GT2, oh, in LMP as well. I haven't actually played a good game that hasn't. um, no, sorry, I've played ACC. Um, so aside from that, I haven't played any. Um, I'd love to be doing GT3. The idea of more bumper to bumper racing, not um restricted racing, I guess you could say, what F1 is. Because, okay, I didn't do anything there.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
GT2 and 3, man, I would love to be doing that. I don't know about LMPs, it'd probably be too fast for me to react. I guess it's good to have someone in chat who's a bit more experienced with just racing in general. Let's see. Multi-class. Yeah, that might be a good idea if I can pay up. um, actually no, a set of course has multi-class, doesn't it? Hmm. But yeah. I think I've got
The gap between you and the
um
car behind is increasing by a significant amount each
I
lap.
think the
Good job.
reason why I like bumper to bumper racing is for better or for worse. I watched supercars, V8 supercars, and I always watched like the era from the 90s to the early 2010s, because just seeing that close combat racing, I guess you can say, where everyone's fighting for an inch and, you know, bumper to bumper, rail to rail, I guess you could say, or wall to wall. Jamie Wincup. Ah, man, I'm on the other side of the garage. Mark Winterbottom was always my favorite. I don't know, something about that just, I guess, calmer attitude. Actually, was he calm? Maybe he got Frosty from something else. Maybe he got the nickname from, I don't know, being ruthless and giving people the cold shoulder. But, yeah, unfortunately, never been. I don't hate drivers, unless it's Lance Stroll. um, and I don't hate cars, but my family's always been a Ford family, so, you know, grew up on, like, uh, if you go
Okay,
if you
full
go a
gap
bit
to the
back,
car ahead.
back to when it was, Class
1.3
A,
seconds.
um, I looked back and I'd look at, Dickie Johnson and, Glenn Seaton. Those were the people in the olden days of the old era, I guess. Pre-supercars era, that's what you could say. True, yeah, I can't see many people liking Stroll. It's, unfortunate because he has talent. He's probably got, to quote, a YouTuber, he's got, more talent in his pinky toe than I do in my entire body. But, um, yeah, he's, as everyone says, hogging up a seat that could be for a more deserving driver. But then again, Aston Martin's kind of like the black sheep of all the teams, if you think about it. Not in the sense that they've got a father-son pairing, more in the sense that, um, they're bringing in a lot of teams and stuff. A lot of team members, sorry, from different teams. Like, they've brought in Helmut Marko. Um, somehow they managed to strike a deal with Honda. It's probably what's keeping Honda afloat currently. Um, but aside from them getting engine supplied units from Mercedes, they're kind of just
Okay, keep an eye on that
separate
gap
from every
ahead,
other team,
please.
right?
4.5 seconds. Okay, so all of our pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
That again. As you can tell, this game is... I wouldn't say it's in a beta phase, but it's... some things aren't polished, because that message you just heard, I've heard in the past 4 of my league races. It's either that or something about the engine sensors. This is just funny. Hey, look, there seems like there might be an engine with problem with the car, problem with the tires, problem with the engine. You know, all that stuff. Turns out there's nothing wrong. I haven't actually DSQ'd from a race due to a mechanical failure yet. Who knows, maybe my kick salver will turn into a proper kick salver and I'll get a, like, just when it matters, my engine will just explode on the back straight. Yeah. Going back to supercars, right? Oh man, do you still remember the days where, well no, I still do it, but...
Strong, but be aware, these tyres need to go the distance.
the days where there'd be a lot more hands-on action for the cars. Like, repairs and stuff. Because I remember... Oh man. What year was it? It was probably 2011 or 2012. Who was it? It was that one Sydney race. It just kept bucketing down rain. There's a replay of it on YouTube from the Supercars YouTube channel. And there's a whole, it's the whole race, but about, I don't know, 20 laps in or something, it starts bucketing down rain. So so everyone's on slick tires, but, you know, it's, even though everyone's on slick tires, they got no grip, because it's raining, obviously. They all go into the fence. This, James Courtney, Winterbottom, and I think Whincup. Yeah, it would have been Whincup. All go into the same catch fence. All go into the same wall at the same time. That was so... Looking back at it, you can't believe, like, how they messed up, but, you know, it's Australia. It's either one or the other. Pretty often. And they all go on the wall so hard that for the rest of the 20 laps that they're in the pits, the crews are just trying to repair the cars. Like, they've all got suspension and brake damage and everything. Like, the tires are literally bent sideways. You were watching it live? Oh man, I should have... I envy you. I was too old to actually... Too young to actually pay attention to that. Again, penalty. Man, I don't watch much supercars anymore, that's a shame. Not as much as I used to when I was like 9 or 8 or something. I'd love to watch a lot more of it, but until I graduate school this year, I won't be able to watch a whole heap. Because I just don't have a whole lot of spare time.
here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.0 seconds.
Man, I don't like his hard tire compound. This hard tire compound.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety
You
car is
beauty.
out.
Oh,
Race
I'm
on,
sorry, Rob,
reduced pace.
but
Keep a
you
close eye on
beauty.
that
Thank you,
delta
man.
time. Make sure to keep it positive.
What tire? Mediums? Yeah, because softs aren't gonna go the whole way.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Confirmed.
Just in case I
See you
forgot
at
to.
the end of this lap. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Alright, I get a bit of time. Oh, you got work tomorrow. Alright, gotcha, man. I appreciate you being here in the first place. What happened? I think just a
Okay,
bit of
let's
tire
go
spin,
now. Come on.
wheel spin.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate.
I'm
Well
guessing
done.
Rob
Well
just
done.
it was too hard on the
Pit
tire or
strategy
something, on the
complete.
pedal or
See
something,
these
and he
tyres through
crashed
to
into
the
the
end
wall.
now.
It's a shame, really, because he's not finished that many races this season, this league season.
Remember to adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to.
Yeah, unfortunately, people just get a lot of wheel spin. I don't know who sent you to watch this. I could guess it's Bookie, but it's probably someone else. But we have drivers in here who are on wheel, so you know they're a lot faster than me. And some people just get a bit of wheel spin. It happens. I'm on controller with only medium traction control.
You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you
Scrap.
can't overtake. Return
I
the
thought I had a
position.
bit more room.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Yeah, no. If you don't have full traction control, maybe even if you do, I don't know with these I don't know with these cars. But I know that these cars can be really easy to spin out. Bonnie, he's not my teammate, but I've been giving him a few tidbits. So I guess he can consider me as his teammate. He doesn't know a few things, so I just gave him the idea. Like, um, I'm not so sure. I'll have to revisit Discord, but it's not. I don't think he knew about tire warming properly. I think he just did a bit of tire warming, like weaving on, but that's it. Just a tiny bit, not enough to keep the tires warm. So, but that's the only thing I can think off the top of my head. Tire compounds. That's the only thing I think I've talked to him mainly about.
In this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
He's a great guy to talk with, honestly. They don't mind Bonnie. Some people in this league I hate more than others, and Bonnie's not one of them I hate. Pretty great to hang out with.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, let's try and overtake them now. Green flag.
DRS isn't even available at the moment. After all, we just came off the safety car, so it's only available next lap.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
It's just out of my DRS range. And Bonnie's got DRS. He's on the soft compound as well. Come on, hold him up, John. Hold him up, John. Yeah, Bonnie's great fun to be with. There was one moment where we shared the same brain. Because I think I mentioned a Transformers 1 quote or something, and we just went from there. We didn't quote the whole movie because that takes so long, I'll be honest, but yeah, he's great fun to be with. He's I'm guessing he's newer to this than other people are. Unfortunately, I've been doing this F1 League stuff for a long time and with middling success. But you know, I'm doing what I can.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.7 seconds.
You always do better today to be better tomorrow, so.
moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
If you can think off the top of your head of this, but I'm not sure. But what's your scrap? What's your favorite vehicle to drive?
Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Time last lap, 1:31.0.
Yeah, that's fair. McLaren, I can see that, yeah. No, admittedly it's a good car, on and off the track. I would drive a McLaren, but I'm in ACC, but unfortunately I'm a sucker for anime and such, so I'm gonna have to stick with Mercedes, AMGs, and such.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.9 seconds.
Well, good news, at this rate we're going to finish where we started. So, that's 4 points. No, 6. The Elijah JS. I haven't heard of that actually. Hard to drive, fun to drive. I can see that. If you can, you get a lot of satisfaction from like taming that beast, that really hard car to drive or that hard track, and you just manage to nail it. I feel what you mean, man.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
We got spin there. I'd very much benefit from a custom setup on this circuit. Oh, Bonnie.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
Alrighty, yeah. Tap the wall there. Yeah,
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
I might have, if I can give Bonnie tips, I'll give him some tips for leaving space. Oh, it's a Le Mans prototype. Alright, yeah, I can, yeah, with a funky name like that, I can see it. 25th to 6 in an endurance race, that's real good. Yeah, I can definitely see it. whether it be preferential bias or just pace in general. Well, hey, good news. From where we started, we didn't lose any positions. um, due to penalties. So, you know, that's a lot of fun. But I'm glad I'm getting points for my team. Unfortunately, my teammate can't be here for a lot of the races because time zones. So it's good to see. It's good to, you know, feel not like this is going to waste. Hey, that's good. Good on you, Gazer. Man, I would have loved to be battling him more. Alright, well, that was some good racing. Well, yeah, good racing. It's just, sometimes you get heated, and yeah, that's fair. I can understand. Um, so yeah, good for... We finished, at least. You know, at least Bonnie didn't take me and himself out the race, so that's a good thing. But yeah, not my circuit, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Um, hold on, what's the time now? Okay, so what would it be? Like 8:30. Sundays and Wednesdays is when we do our races. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bad. Have fun in your next race and don't get too stressed from work. Man. PM, sorry. Yeah, 8:30 PM. That's I think New Zealand time. But if we're talking about Queensland time, which is a state in Australia, currently we start at 7:30. Oh no, yeah, no, sorry, it's 8:30 for those in daylight savings. Right, sorry. Um, if you have notifications for Twitch, I think you'll just see me appear if you follow me. You'll just see me streaming. So, yeah. Um, thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate it. So, 8:30, no, 7:30 AEST. I think you could probably translate that to a different time zone, right? Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do now, I'll be honest. It's the only thing I had planned for today. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next stream. I'm just gonna check a couple of things, but before I get off for the night. But I will see you, I'll see you next time. Hopefully where I don't finish with a damaged front wing. Hopefully in the top 5. I'd like to be in the top 5 more often. Um, but anyway, I will see you guys next time. Have fun and don't do anything I would do. I do a lot of things I probably shouldn't be doing. Like I play games on a MacBook Air. That thing runs at like 10 FPS. So don't do that. Um, anyway, I'll catch you later. Hope you have a good day or night or evening, afternoon, whatever time it may be. Because I know people checking out random times. So, um, I'll see you next time. Have a good time. Uh, may the Lord be with you, and yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. My next stream will be another race, but I think this is a longer distance one, my next one, which is because it's a race from Texas. So, anyway, see you next time. Hopefully, when I've practiced more. See you next time.